Welcome back to Carrie and Peri. If you've been feeling anxious, sad, irritable, or just not like yourself, you're not alone. But don't worry, there are ways to support your hormones and your well-being through this transition. So stick around until the end of this video because I'll be sharing real-life solutions you can start using today to help you feel more balanced. You've probably heard that perimenopause comes with hot flashes, night sweats, and maybe a few mood swings. But nobody warns you that your brain and emotions might take a wild ride too. I'm talking full-on anxiety, rage, brain fog, intrusive thoughts, things that make you wonder, am I losing it? Or is this just hormones? Spoiler, it's hormones. So today, I'm breaking down 20 shocking mental health symptoms of perimenopause. Because once you understand them, you can stop blaming yourself and start getting support. Sudden anxiety. You're perfectly fine 1 second, then bam, heart racing, chest tight, full panic over absolutely nothing. That's not just stress, that's your estrogen dropping, which messes with serotonin and cortisol. Your body basically forgets how to chill. Panic attacks. For some women, those waves of anxiety turn into full-blown panic attacks. They come out of nowhere, grocery store, carpool line, or 2 a.m. in bed. It's terrifying, but you're not broken. Your nervous system is hypersensitive because of hormonal chaos. Depression or low mood. You may not feel sad, just flat. Or maybe you're crying over a toothpaste commercial. Estrogen affects serotonin, so when it dips, your mood can dip too. It's not weakness, it's chemistry. Rage and irritability. Let's be honest, sometimes you could throw a lamp. The smallest things feel unbearable. That's because fluctuating estrogen and progesterone can make your emotional filter vanish. You're not mean, you're perimenopausal. The dread feeling. That sense of doom that hits in the morning before you've even had coffee. Classic hormone imbalance. Progesterone normally has a calming effect. When it drops, cortisol steps in and brings in the dread. Intrusive thoughts. Weird, scary, or even violent what-if thoughts just pop into your brain. They don't mean you're dangerous or crazy. They're just misfires from a stressed, low estrogen brain. And the more you fight them, the louder they seem. The trick? Label them as hormonal static, not the truth. OCD tendencies. Suddenly you need everything perfectly aligned or you feel anxious. Hormone swings can increase obsessive thoughts and compulsive habits. If you've ever had OCD or anxiety before, perimenopause can amplify it. Loss of motivation. You used to love projects, hobbies, workouts, and now you just don't care. That's dopamine depletion from low estrogen and low energy production. It's not laziness. Your reward system is literally in low power mode. Brain fog. Can't remember what you walked into a room for? Lose words mid-sentence? You're not dumb or distracted. Estrogen fuels neurotransmitters that help memory and focus. When it drops, your brain feels like it's buffering. ADHD-like symptoms. You might start noticing impulsivity, distractibility, and sensory overload. Even women who have never had ADHD feel it. And for those who do, perimenopause turns the volume way up. Insomnia and racing thoughts. You finally lie down, and your brain decides it's time for a TED Talk about everything bad that ever happened. Low progesterone equals less GABA, the calming neurotransmitter that helps you sleep. No wonder we're all exhausted and anxious. Mood swings. You can go from laughing at a TikTok to crying over a napkin in 30 seconds flat. Hormonal fluctuations make emotional regulation harder. Your reactions are louder, faster, and sometimes unpredictable. Totally normal, totally annoying. Social anxiety. Suddenly you don't want to go to parties or answer texts. Your cortisol sensitivity is higher, so social interactions feel draining instead of energizing. It's not antisocial, it's self-protection. Crying spells. If you find yourself sobbing at random moments, like over songs or commercials, remember, estrogen influences emotional stability. It's okay to cry. It's okay to also laugh about crying. We've all been there. Emotional numbness. Sometimes it's not sadness, it's just nothing. You feel detached, like life's happening through a foggy window. That's your brain's way of conserving energy when hormones are on empty. Existential fear. This one's sneaky. Suddenly you're reevaluating everything: your marriage, your job, your purpose, your reflection in the mirror. That's midlife plus hormones stirring up deep emotional processing. It's uncomfortable, but it can also be the start of a powerful transformation. Overwhelm. Tiny tasks feel like mountains. The reasons: hormonal chaos decreases your stress tolerance. Your brain is juggling hot flashes, sleep loss, and low neurotransmitters. No wonder the dishwasher feels like a boss battle. Impatience. Hormones decline, serotonin drops, and suddenly every slow driver is your arch nemesis. It's not just you, it's biology making your fuse shorter. Loss of confidence. You start doubting things you used to feel sure about: work, parenting, relationships. That's a side effect of fluctuating estrogen and cortisol, which both affect self-esteem and courage. It's temporary, but it can feel brutal. Emotional flashbacks. Old emotions and unresolved stuff come bubbling up. Hormonal shifts thin your emotional filter, and memories resurface for healing. It's uncomfortable, but sometimes that's how growth starts. Messy and hormonal. So yeah, perimenopause isn't just a body thing, it's a mental health storm. But there's good news. You're not crazy, you're not weak, you're definitely not alone. These symptoms are your brain responding to massive hormonal change, and there are ways to help. Up first is sleep. Good quality sleep is non-negotiable. Try using a good sleep mask to block light. Or, if night sweats are part of your new personality, grab a cooling blanket. I've linked my favorite down below, and it seriously makes a big difference. Up next, yeah, you've heard it before, exercise. It regulates hormones, boosts mood, and reduces anxiety. You don't have to run marathons. Don't overthink this. Walking counts, even once a day, for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And add some strength training. Strength training builds muscle and helps with metabolism, bone health, and even hormone health. You can combine the two by wearing a weighted vest while you walk, or grab a pair of 5 to 10 pound weights and start lifting every other day. Every little bit helps. Protein and fiber are your best friends right now. Protein supports muscle and helps you feel satisfied, while fiber keeps your blood sugar and mood more stable. Think eggs, chicken, beans, chia seeds, and even a little more broccoli than you may want. And finally, let's talk about supplements, because there are ones that actually do something, like vitamin D3 and K2. It helps your body absorb calcium properly and supports bone and mood health. Omega-3s are great for brain function, mood support, and fighting inflammation. And vitamin C boosts your immune system and helps your adrenals cope with stress, because they're probably as tired as you are. I'll link my favorite tried and true options in the description. These are things I personally use and genuinely love. Taking care of yourself in perimenopause doesn't have to be complicated. It's about small, consistent steps that help your body feel supported instead of sabotaged.